Hi, I'm Jack Hanks and welcome to Young Minds and Music. So, we are here with Kyra.
Hello.
And we are going to be asking her questions about her current music career, and then we're going to be doing another interview discussing and reflecting on what she's done. What bands/projects are you doing at this current moment?
The only thing that I've got band-wise is my band I've been doing throughout the whole time I've been at uni, which is MJLK. It's a weird mixture of genres. It's like pop, but it's also jazz, but it's also like funk and a bit of soul. It's a bit of everything, really. It did have 4 of us, and then we've built it up. We've got now drums, bass and trumpet, where originally we just had keys, vocals, clarinet, guitar, and it's going pretty well.
Last year, I remember listening to your band, and is it kind of different this time round?
It is kind of different because the first time round we had more technology and stuff, but no one really knew how to use the technology, so we were more faffing about with trying to figure out how to work softwares and work the keyboards and make random sounds that didn't really work with what we were doing, and then also having to perform like that and not having the presets already done. Trying to make up on the spot was really difficult, and then it didn't sound together, so we decided to do a live band. So last year we had a smaller live band, now this year we've got a larger live band, so it's just more full and together.
I thought that last year it sounded great, even though you say that you had a lot of struggles with the technical side of things, but I thought it was really different and it was quite challenging, because I remember when we had to do an assignment with those bloody, what are they called?
The Ableton push pads.
Yeah, and you had to do that, and you did that because you wanted to.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this woman thinking?
It's just about challenging yourselves and like making, what's the word, like trying to just do hard things, because if you can do that you can do anything, or just the push pad in particular, but just like making it harder for yourself kind of makes it easier in the long run, if you get what I mean. So, but it was pretty hard, but we kind of like where we're at the moment with like the funk band kind of thing, but it still sounds kind of different to like normal funk, because clarinet is a strange instrument, and in a band it just, you don't think about it, and then when you hear it you're like, oh, clarinet, that's different. And now we've got trumpet as well, so they like work together quite well with each other. And then my vocals with certain genres changes the genre almost, because I've got quite a soul voice, so even if we were doing indie or rock, it almost changes it to neo soul, because my voice is quite distinct, and also I sing with a London accent.
Bloody Londoners.
Yeah, I don't pronounce everything completely.
Well, neither do we, so it's fine. No northerner pronounces the T.
I know you about tip shop and whatnot.
Off Tip Shop.
Oh god.
How's your solo work going? Because I know that you're doing all that, aren't you?
Solo wise, I like writing songs and stuff, so I'm trying to write songs for myself, but then also write songs for other people. So it's not necessarily I'm a solo singer, it's more work for myself to put out there, like they make a portfolio as much. So my final project, I'll be writing 6 songs that have different lyrics now, so I was going to do the same lyrics for each song and then change the genres, but now I'm going to do different lyrics and different genres. So I'm going to do 6 different genres. I'm doing R&B, rock, jazz, country, trap and garage.
Wow, country. Wow.
Yeah, that one's a scary one for me, because I can't sing in a country accent, so I'm gonna have to try and find someone or figure out a way to pronunciate words with a country accent. Don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
You might not be the only one singing, so you'll be making all of the content for the EP, but you are, like, if you feel that it's necessary, you'll bring someone else in to do it.
Definitely, because the point is you're trying to make the genres distinct, so what is the bare bones of each style sort of thing, but then I also want to prove to myself that I'm not a one-trick pony, and that I don't just write for one particular genre, that I can write for all sort of things, which would help, because if you can write for all different styles and then do it correctly and then put it in a portfolio and then have it out for people to see, then if someone wanted me to write a song for them, they'd be like, oh, I want a friggin' country song, rap song, rock song, and I can write all of them. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. So,
Yeah, your voice will sound good with jazz as well.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll sound sick. I'm excited for that. What's your inspiration?
Inspiration-wise, I've always liked music and liked singing. For instance, when I was at school, I failed most of my lessons, but I got an A star in music, so I thought, well, I might as well just carry on with that then. Got into college and just enjoyed it more than anything else. But then inspiration-wise, going along and people like celebrities progressing in music, there's like a lot of young people that have done really well for themselves. For instance, one of my favourite people at the moment is Steve Lacy, and he's the same age as me, but he's produced songs for people like Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce and all God knows people, and he's done that on his phone. He's literally just used his phone to produce music for people, made his own EP, which is incredible, and now that he's like put himself out there and stuff, he's got the facilities to make even better music with better facilities. But even the fact that some of his music just literally came from him buying little like gadgets and gizmos to put in his phone to record things is really cool, because it's like you can make a song in like 20 minutes on your phone, and even though it's like a rough copy, it still sounds really good. And that kind of inspired me thinking, well, I'm 21, I could probably make my own songs, just like, and then maybe have someone else to look at it to make it better.
He sounds a lot like John Bellion. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
I think I might have made you listen to him one day.
Probably.
Because I've like fancied the pants off of him. Well, his music career at least.
Yeah.
So, what do you hope to improve for your final performance with MJLK?
I want to get some stuff recorded with the band, but I don't know if the band will be anything just than a uni band after uni, because I know that everybody else has their own avenues that they're going to take, and for some of the band members, the style we're doing isn't necessarily their favourite kind of style. It's something that we can all do and all agree on, the style that we're doing right now, but it's not necessarily everyone's go-to style, if you get what I mean. But I want to get some stuff recorded at least, because most of the songs me and Merrin have wrote together, so it'd be nice to put that in my portfolio as well. Probably just like throughout the time that we're still at uni, just like gig around and stuff. I think with our final performance, we're thinking about having a house party performance.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I thought you'd like the idea of
Yeah.
that. So my house is the biggest out of all of ours for room-wise to like, and Becca has a PA system which she's going to bring back down to the house. So in our dining room, we should be able to set up the band, clear everything out, and like just have a couple performances at the house. So it doesn't even have to be just our band. It could be literally like a couple of people playing at the house, so they can use our house as a venue as such for their final piece. And then house party, get drunk, get lit, let's go.
Well, with 10
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's give her a rum and coke. I don't mind.
That'll go down well.
That would.
So what do you want your final performance to sound like? What do you hope to get from your audience? What do you want to perform to sort of thing?
Well, our vibe is quite chill, so it's not like people necessarily jumping up and down. It's more like listen to what we're saying, and there can be some interactions with some of the songs that we've got, because they are quite upbeat songs, but it's like our songs at the moment have been quite an oxymoron, like the music is happy but the lyrics aren't, sort of thing. So it's like you're sort of swaying along, but if you actually listen to it, it's quite relatable what we're singing about and stuff.
There's so many examples of that. Who does like a happy song and it's actually really depressing?
Do you know what? Do you know what's a really sad song? Hey Ya by Outkast. My baby don't mess around because it's literally about people's parents splitting up.
Ah.
But it's like you don't care because you're dancing and singing to the song, but actually it's a really sad song when you listen to it.
So it's like that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing this interview.
You're very welcome. I hope this helps with whatever you're doing.
It does, it will.
Woo!
I'll be linking all of Kyra's social media down below.
Fab.
And MJLK's stuff. So
Yep.
if you want to check that out, guys,
Beep, bap, beep. I'm gonna have a website out in April with all my stuff, and there's a questionnaire, so please do fill out the questionnaire so I can, pass my degree and graduate. Great, thanks.
Thanks for listening. I'm Jack Hanks, and this is Young Minds in Music.